come with me to perform in Melbourne for the weekend. This was a less than 48-hour trip, so it was a bit crazy. After going through security, I got this plant-based burger from Amy's, and it was honestly so good, and thank God I did, because the food on Fiji Airways was quite horrible. I had a layover in Fiji, and look how beautiful it looks. On the second flight, I finished reading The Maid and finally made it to Melbourne. I got picked up by several members of the team, and Melbourne was quite humid, almost felt like Hyderabad, which I didn't expect. I checked into my room, which was so beautiful. I low-key wish I could live in this place. Look at this view. I stupidly forgot my converter, so that was a whole saga that the team members helped me with. I finally freshened up, got some food and coffee downstairs. Much needed. And then I got this roasted pumpkin lentil salad because health is well. I'm really tired. The jet lag has hit me. Everything has hit me all at once. It's time. I took a quick 20-minute power nap. I also did a quick Instagram live that they wanted to do for promotions. Although most of the show was on karaoke tracks, I had planned an unplugged segment with some local musicians. I sent them a spreadsheet 10 days prior with the song names, links, keys, and exact duration with timestamps so that they could practice before. We finished at 11 p.m. Although I was absolutely exhausted, the team was waiting for me at a nearby restaurant to eat. So I dragged myself over there. We ended up shooting a quick promotional reel as well, and finally it was time to sleep. I woke up super early due to jet lag and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I decided to work out. So honestly, this was a surprise to myself that I actually did it. I actually previously asked my Trainwell trainer to send me a basic workout to do. So it was gonna be a game time decision. Because I couldn't sleep anyways and I didn't need to think about what I needed to do for the workout, I just decided to do it before I changed my mind. I finished my workout watching Love is Blind, and I wish I had time for the pool as well. I decided to walk to a nearby coffee shop. I got some coffee and this delicious almond chocolate croissant, and I started working on organizing my tracks and figuring out what I needed to sing. And honestly, I thought I had time for a nap, but I ended up working all the way until sound check time. I arranged all the tracks. I ended up creating a medley. I ended up recording some vocals for a couple of tracks. Because there was no male singer, I also found some tracks that had the male voice already, which was perfect for songs like Kuchi. I also decided that I wanted to sing a couple of the newer songs, but that also meant that I needed to sit there and learn them. So I learned Dabidi Dibidi and Blockbuster Pongal. Didn't realize how much work I had to do, and I really should have worked on all of this before getting to Melbourne, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I got this laksa soup delivered for lunch. Nothing amazing, but it was pretty good. I went to sound check, which was a quick 20 minutes. I'm so sleepy. This is the calm before the storm. Guess who has 25 minutes to get ready? Yeah, me. And this is too long, and there's nothing I can do about it. 10 minutes left. My God, I need to go do my hair. I also shot the previous video that I posted. I got to the venue, and of course the show hadn't even started yet. And it was also nice to see and hang out with Hari Teja. It's been several years since I've seen her actually. By the time the show was over, it was 11:15 p.m. Honestly, the best part of the show was receiving this note from a follower. She told me she's been following me since Baruta Tigas. The fact that she just handed me this note just spoke to me for a few minutes. She didn't even ask for a photo or anything. These are the moments where I just feel so lucky that I can receive love from someone that I don't even know. That's such an honor, honestly. This was definitely the best part of the entire trip. The next morning, I realized I forgot to shoot a couple of silhouette shots. Got ready, packed, and left for the airport. I needed to buy some Tim Tams to take back home. If you don't know what Tim Tams are, they're this delicious chocolate biscuit that's famous in Australia. And then, of course, I got some coffee. And someone I know had recommended this place to me called Brunetti, which is famous for its desserts. There was actually one really close to my hotel, but I just didn't have time to go to it. So I was excited that I found one in the airport. I am definitely an Oreo person, so this cheesecake was very good. I got a Biscoff macaroon, which honestly was quite average. And then I got this Florentine biscuit, which was really good. It reminded me of a Samoa. I also got this Jaffle, which I didn't know was an Australian term. Like a toasty sandwich. Back was a direct United flight, and I just tried to sleep most of it. I also began my next book called Fall of Ruin and Rat. I got back to California, and I was just so happy to be back at home. And now I'm just in recovery.